Alright. Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Whether you're live or unlive, I'm back against doing some Elite Dangerous. Doing some salvaging, some dangerous salvaging of dangerous things. In Elite Dangerous. We're currently in Williamson Ring, which is in the Ganji system. We're going to be salvaging a Titan this stream. This is going to be a little bit of a chill stream. Hopefully nothing too strenuous because I'm not feeling super great. My original intent was to stream on Saturday, but yeah, I came down with something. I've been having like a weird, I don't know, like airway thing over the past few months, which has not been fun, and it won't go away. But hopefully that won't be too much of an issue, and but we'll be taking it kind of easy, hopefully. We'll go ahead and make our way out there while I'm yapping. Not a whole lot to say. I'm in the Pleco because it's got collector limpets on it. They're not the best collector limpets, but we'll see what we can do with it. Go. I have some frame rate drops here at the beginning. Hopefully when we get out there, those will go away. Oops, that's not right. There we go. Oh, we're still mass locked. Hopefully once we get out there, all the like debris field that we're going to be flying around in won't cause any issues. It's pretty common for me to get frame rate hitches with my setup in the stations, but hopefully that won't be a problem when we get out there.
You have left the no-fire zone. Have a safe journey.
This will be the first time I'm doing a stream in a Titan area. This one's a dead Titan, so we don't got to worry about fighting it, but I don't know how it's gonna react. I would assume it's no worse than like an asteroid field or whatever. We'll see. As far as like the threat profile, it's a little bit different than normal Thargoid related zones. I do have like my standard Pleco outfitting here with AX weapons and stuff. Let's see, where Titan Tyrannus there? However, it's got a slightly wider like threat profile, Destroyed Titan does, because you've got salvaging operations going on. So you've got Thargoids in the area, and you've also got pirates. So, depending on how we do things, we might get jumped by pirates as well, which is not ideal when you're outfitted with AX weaponry, because it's not really designed for fighting human ships, but we'll see. What I'm probably going to do to solve that issue is just not pick up cargo. We'll just focus on mats as opposed to cargo. But if things get a little bit too boring or whatever, and we just want to find some trouble, and there's not Thargoids spawning in to fight us or whatever, then maybe we'll pick up some... We'll be a good Samaritan, pick up some occupied Thargoid pods or something. We'll rescue some people. And maybe have some pirates come after us. Who knows? I am an open play, so other players could come in. If they just wanted to ruin a sick man's day, they could do so. But, I don't know. Usually that's not too big of an issue. But otherwise, hopefully it'll be a little bit chill. The number of Thargoids that come in and mess with you are not typically as much as like in a conflict zone. Or an invasion system or anything like that. They usually just pop in occasionally. We might actually see some hunters, which I don't know if we've actually seen on stream before. Which is fine, because we're pretty well suited to deal with it in the Pleco. If we run into Cyclopses, that might be a bit of an issue. We might have to run. We can kill Cyclopses with the AX weapons we have, but it's a heck of a fight, and I don't know if it would be worth it. But yeah, this huge debris field was once a Titan. Titan Tyrannus, I believe, was the first Titan that was destroyed. There was actually another one destroyed over the weekend on Saturday. If I had been streaming, instead of being sick, I would have streamed the fireworks when it melted down, but unfortunately I wasn't on for that. But the whole purpose of doing this stream, and specifically doing what I'm doing, is I need to get caustic sink materials, because I'm straight out of them. Whenever I did the Spire stream 2 streams ago, I burned through all of my caustic sinks, and I don't have any more synth materials. So, yeah. That's what I'm here to get. I'm looking for corrosive. Let's see. Actually, let me double check. I think it's corrosive mechanisms and caustic shards. Caustic sinks. Yeah, so we've got some, but I did do a little bit of this earlier. Yeah, caustic shards and corrosive mechanisms. Chemical storage units and galvanizing alloys. I think those are manufactured materials. So we'd have to buy those somewhere, or get them from missions or whatever. Trade for them. But primarily we're looking for those caustic shards and corrosive mechanism. So that's what we're going to prioritize. What we're looking for. Like I said, we're going to hold off on picking up cargo, like actual cargo that's not materials, just to keep the pirates off our back. They'll leave us alone as long as we're not carrying anything. At least the NPC pirates will. And otherwise we're going to be fighting Thargoids as they show up. And hopefully everything else is just going to like go smoothly. Everything will go perfectly. Be a nice relaxing jaunt through the destroyed remains of a big alien super being. One of the things I'm not a fan of with salvaging here is that your collector limpets don't stick around. It's like once they pick it up and they put it in your ship, they just deactivate for some reason. I don't know if it's the atmosphere, like the corrosive cloud or what, but whatever. Oh, I guess this one stuck around. That's the first time it's done it. It might go away once we get closer to the field, though. That's otherwise very unusual. Yeah, there it goes. So yeah, there are, as you can see, there are friendly NPC AX pilots that pop into the instance as well, and they'll fight with the Thargoids that show up. Ooh, deep tissue sample. So I think that's the most valuable of the Titan tissue samples, but that caustic shard. However, they still don't actually pay that well, right? I think I got the last one I sold was a regular tissue sample, and that was like 200k. I don't think the deep ones are that much better. If like a hunter, like a glaive or whatever, a shuriken, whatever the hell they're called, pops in and I can kill that, I get like 6 million credits. So it's like orders of magnitude more valuable than like picking up cargo and then lugging it around for a pirate to mess with me, you know? So we're not going to worry about that too much. Alright, while that's doing its thing, we're going to fly over here a little bit. Once it grabs it, there we go. This is the one downside about salvaging these areas, is that the materials themselves are so far apart, right? It's not like mining asteroids or whatever, where you get these groups of materials that you can just send out collectors and they'll go back and forth and deposit everything for you. The materials themselves are kind of spread out, so it's just a little bit more annoying. In fact, we don't even necessarily need limpets. We could just do this with cargoes. It's a little bit easier. It's more lazy, I should say. Just to use the collectors. Takes about the same amount of time. Scooping may be a little bit faster. I don't think so, really. And considering that, like, if we had a more efficient, like a higher grade collector limpet controller, I still don't think it would help us very much, because you're still losing your limpets in between each collection, so it is what it is. It's one of those things that takes time. Alright, we got a Thargoid vessel. Thargoid resin. So this is all cargo down here. We don't need any of that. The biostorage capsules, these are, these got people in them. Thargoid biostorage capsules is, it's like people they've kidnapped from bases, from stations they've destroyed and stuff. That's why the rescue vessels and things are here. And then we pick them up, taking them back. Okay, looks like the Thargoid vessel moved out of range, so we'll just keep flying around and looking for the materials we need. There's actually quite a few materials you can get around here. You can get propulsion elements. So that's not an active Thargoid there. That is an interceptor, though. Where's my lights? We got a inactive. I guess this is a Cyclops. It doesn't have the spiky bits on it. Yeah, it's just like a husk. A destroyed husk of a Cyclops. It's kind of cool to get a close-up look at them when they're not a murderous, like, flower of fury in the sky. They did a really good job, like, designing them, I think. They look properly alien. Oh, we're getting some coding overloads. That's not ideal. That's alright. We'll move out and see if we can get some more materials on scanners. As far as where the materials are in these zones, I don't know. To me, it seems like you get a little bit more of them. What was that? It's this pearl. Something popped up there for a second. Something weird. To me, it seems like you get more materials on the outskirts, more like salvage on the inskirts. Inskirts? Is that an actual? Is that an actual word? But I don't know. Sometimes it seems like it's a crapshoot. I could be wrong about that. But I've been to these a few times. I also went to Titan Oya. That's where I got my caustic shard and stuff for the last batch that I had. Yeah, and it seemed to me like most of the materials were sort of on the outer edge of the cloud. the debris field. Alright, so luckily it looks like our encoding overloads are kind of few and far between. I was really worried that I was going to be like completely lagged out in a debris field. It's not too bad. Eventually what I want to do is have some... I want to have a stream where I'm actually fighting off Titan. So we can do like bombing runs on Titans and stuff. Or attack runs. Maybe not necessarily as a bomber, but... so that gives me a little bit of hope that we wouldn't just... the stream wouldn't just absolutely lag the fuck out around a Titan. Granted, this is not an active one, so it might still, but... I do recognize like a little bit of hitching there, but it's not too bad. I suspect the reason it does that is that one, my setup is just kind of, well, we got something jumping in to the instance. My setup is kind of old, so like, yeah, it's not ideal for streaming. It does work well enough for some stuff. Most of the time it works okay in Elite Dangerous. Sometimes it gets little hitches and stuff. Another reason I think is that Elite, like, to map out the physics and stuff of everything in an instance, it uses your CPU, and that appears to be where my bottleneck is. So like, oh yeah, we got some stupid pirate. He's checking me out like a weirdo. Hardwood organic circuitry. Ooh, that's a pretty high grade material. We don't have many of it. We'll go ahead and grab that here. But yeah, once you get into these like really populated instances, your CPU has to like calculate all of this. From what I've read, I don't know if this is actually true. I could just be talking bullshit right now. But I think that your CPU has to like calculate all this, all the physics of everything moving in the zone and how they're interfering with each other and stuff. And I think that kind of bogs it down. So streaming also eats up your CPU and stuff like that. So that's why it occasionally gets hitching and stuff. None of that would be an issue, like I said, if I had a modern rig, but but unfortunately I don't. Maybe someday. Let's send the limpet after that. Where is this one? Back over this way. Wait for the limpet to get back real quick. Then we'll nip over and grab that one. We definitely had a Thargoid jump into the area, but I don't know where he's at. He's evidently not near me. There's tissue sample. Meta alloys, I remember when there was like a big rush for those. Because you needed them for stuff. I'm gonna figure out how many of these I really need. It's what, four per shot? They have 36, so 200 would give me 50, which should be more than enough. But caustic sinks are really handy to be able to send, so maybe like 200 caustic shards and enough for an equal amount for corrosive mechanisms, maybe? Maybe that'll be our goal for this stream. I don't know if we still want to play after we get that much, because you get 3 per pickup. So it shouldn't take that long to get that much. And if we still want to play after that, then maybe I'll go planet side somewhere and do some mining in an SRV. That can be pretty fun. I actually kind of like how the SRVs handle in this game. It's fun to tool around on a planet surface with them. Not as fun as it used to be. I think they changed the physics of how they worked a little bit. At least that's how it felt like to me. But it's still pretty fun. This is probably what I'm going to be doing all stream, so if you're not into that. I don't know that anyone's actually watching this live right now, but if you're watching the VOD for whatever reason. Cool. That was a shutdown. And that looks like yeah, we got a hunter. Just as I was saying, this is probably all we're gonna do. Let's go see if we can take out this hunter. I can't remember what they call it. There's different variants of hunters. One's a glaive. I don't remember what the other ones are called. Yeah. So the hunters, Stargate hunters, are kind of rare to find now. At least in the areas that I usually go to. They were introduced as a way to counter interceptor killers, right? So if you think about the standard interceptor killer loadout, it's usually a medium-sized ship. Well, it's like my Challenger, right? It's like a medium-sized ship with Guardian weaponry designed for killing parts. There it goes. 4.5 million just for that. Nice. It only took, well, I was going to say it only took 7% of our health, but we just got knocked off another 3 because something hit me. It should hit me. But, ooh, nice to drop some materials too, I think. Oh, we're up against something. A big rock. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so they introduced hunters to deal with interceptor killers. So they gave them not a shutdown field, but a anti-guardian technology field that essentially fries your guardian weapons. So the typical builds for dealing with interceptors couldn't really operate with them around, and that's why they brought them in. And so this ship, the Pleco, was originally designed with the intent of dealing with hunters and scouts as a support ship in AX instances. Oops. To support the kind of the typical interceptor killer builds. Because I noticed that there was kind of a need for that. Whenever I was doing invasion system instances and stuff like that, I would notice that a lot of people would get really they would get really salty about hunters showing up and frying their weapons and stuff, so they'd have to go back to a base to get them repaired. Okay. A decent amount of materials around here. Actually, let me check. Package components. Then we got 71 of those propulsion elements. Actually, I'm going to pick these up because I think because they come from the destroyed ship, I think these will eventually break apart, and we'll lose them if we don't pick them up soon. So We'll just pop over here and grab him.
Seeing you for the first time may be something of a shock to him.
I think I understand, Doctor.
He's been looking forward to your arrival with great eagerness. I hope that isn't the only occasion for you to be separated from him again. Come with me, please.
So I'm assuming that this is where,
Come with me, please.
if this wasn't stuff from the hunter we just killed, then something else got destroyed here, I'm pretty sure. But there's like a little grouping of them here. Storage capsule. That's good.
Come with me.
Pick up these, because they're nearby. Actually, never mind. They're not. They're very much not nearby. Oh, this, for some reason I thought these were ordered in, how far away they are, but evidently not. It's 5.6 out. This is the closest. Yeah, so this is probably gonna be a lot of this just going through. If this ain't your thing and you're like watching the VOD or whatever, you can probably just skip to the next one. Three 3.5. Fairly close. Alright, he's bringing that one back. You can kind of see what I was talking about though. How like materials kind of tend to show up on the outside of the cloud for whatever reason. At least that's what it seems like to me. I could be completely misreading the situation. Alright, so we need 2 corrosive mechanisms for every synth. So if we're shooting for 200 of the shards, then we only need 100 for the mechanism. So we're already over halfway there with those. And if for some reason I feel like I need more, I can always go get more later. Now that 4 Titans are dead, there's certainly no shortage of salvage sites. Ultimately, what I'd like to do is, I don't know, I'll have to keep a better track on the AXI tracker, defense targets and stuff, because what I'd like to do is actually have a hand in destroying the next 4 Titans, and hopefully we can actually get streams of those. I think that would be really fun. We'll get streams of attack runs on Titans, and then hopefully we'll be there to actually live stream them going, you know, critical and exploding. Because who doesn't love explosions? I don't know if that would actually lag out my stream or not. It makes me a little bit nervous, if I'm being honest, but we'll see. That one's a little far out there, and I don't necessarily think we need it. We'll just get this circuitry and then head back toward the cloud. I would eventually like to get like a general purpose salvaging ship. Maybe like a salvage and rescue ship. I think that might be kind of fun to plan out. Maybe I'd do like a Type 7 or whatever. Just because I think they look kind of neat. You don't see very many of them used by players. They're probably inferior in some way, but I think they look cool. They're like a big flying brick. They remind me of like Lone Star's RV from Spaceballs or something. I just think they look neat. They got like a really, I don't know. I'm not sure how to explain it. It's like a really, it's like a very particular aesthetic of like sci-fi ship. I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe get like a really high grade collector limpet controller on it. And maybe some like fuel transfers or something. Give it really good jump range, or as good of jump range as you can get on it. Just a thought. I haven't really planned anything out. Oh, speaking of a Type 7, there's one right there. Oh, we got vessels. Depending on what they are, we will move to engage or run away from them. And more hunters. Which means hitting all the wrong buttons means we get free credits. Well, they're not free, but you know what I mean. We get easy credits. Another 4.5 mil. Just for a quick kill. These guys, I believe, are meant for collecting those pods with the humans in them. We're still a little far out to be a little bit lively. Hit with missiles. Close that distance. Our cargo scoop is still open. Not ideal. Oop. Still doing good. Hopefully he doesn't lightning us. We get his shield. Yep, there's that Guardian shutdown field. That weird green bubble he did. But that doesn't bother us because we don't have any Guardian tech on us. If we were in the Challenger, that would be a problem, but we're not. Nice. Drop some stuff for us. They're like little space pinatas. You just crack them open and take what's inside. I don't even have to waste limpets on repairing myself here. Because we got all these like rescue ships in the area and they just like heal me for free. Very nice. Make sure we stay out of this big fart cloud he left. Caustic crystal. We don't got many of those. Actually that's further away. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, I want to say the highest grade. I want to say the highest grade collector limpet controllers have like 3. You can have 3 active collectors at a time. Because I'm pretty sure that's what's in my Type 10 my mining ship. So it actually makes things pretty... it's not so efficient in these areas where you only get one turn in per collector, but if you're in like asteroid belts or like salvaging non-caustic things, I assume, your collector limpets will stick around. So it actually becomes pretty efficient to use them. Alright, that is cargo. We're gonna pass on that. Oh, that's a scythe. That's what it's called. There's scythes and glaives. I think there's a third one, but I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, that was a scythe. This one's a grade 4 material. We've only got 9 of them, so I don't know what its use is, but we can pick one up. Pick it up while we're here. We might find a use for it later. It's a mechanism. Is back this way. So we'll let Mr. Limpet do his business, and then we'll keep going. Remember to carry it, Sal, and don't pile it in the sun. Hey, Mystic, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, always good advice. Make sure you always have your towel. You know, if you have a towel, then people will assume that you had a toothbrush, but you just misplaced it, so they'll just let you use theirs. You know that? True story. Speaking of piloting into the sun, I almost did that earlier. Because I don't have Super Cruise Assist on this ship. And I was not paying attention when I jumped into a system. I almost flew right into the sun. Grab these while we're here? Yeah, we may as well. These are like top grade material, propulsion elements. I'm not sure what they're used for, but I got 30 of them. I don't know if we're gonna get like new technology broker tech or something that we'll be able to unlock after the Thargoid War or whatever. But it's probably a good idea to get as many of these Thargoid materials as we can while the war is going on, right? We have access to them. Just in case we can use it to unlock cool stuff later. I presume right now its only use is really to do material synthing. Or synth materials, I should say. Probably the better way to put it. More corrosive mechanisms. There's an anaconda there. These heavies are probably rescue ships. This anaconda is probably a pirate. I don't think there's any other players in the instance. Caustic crystals. Hold on, I want to test something. I wonder if these things are like locked in, or like asteroids are, or if you can like bat them around. You know what I mean? Like nudge them. All right, hold on. This might really lag me out. I don't know. This might really cause frame rate issues on the stream. Bonk. Yeah, it definitely did. No, I think they're just like locked in place. You can't bonk them. Well, you can bonk them, but it doesn't do anything. Is that looks like an interceptor? I don't think we want to mess with him. Yeah, that's probably a Cyclops. It's like he's previously been engaged by those egg ships. We'll let them have the fun with that while we go do our other stuff. Matthew Wayland. Yep, that anaconda. I guess it could have been an AX pilot too. But I'm pretty sure it was this guy. Pretty sure it was this fat idiot. And then snooping up in my business. So yeah, if you decide to come to a salvage site for a Titan, just bear in mind you've got a wider threat profile than you do for normal AX instances. You will have to deal with other like pirate ships, NPCs. So you know, plan accordingly. Make sure you either have a way to avoid them or have a way to fight them. As you can see, just not picking up cargo does work. Keeps them from like messing with you. They'll come up and scan you, but they won't attack you or anything. But if you're specifically looking for cargo for whatever reason, for like turn-ins or you just want to sell cargo or something, then you want to make sure that you got some way to mess with them. Or I should say keep them from messing with you. Alright, looks like that's all the mats in this area. We'll pop over this way. See if anything's come back. I don't know if you actually have to reset an instance for new materials or not, but you might find out. They might just respawn by themselves. Quite a few white dots over here. We'll go see what all these are. Oh, actually, it looks like it's just a place where a bunch of ships popped out. If they're showing up on the radar, they should be on the scanner listed, so... I guess we'll pick up this wreckage while we're here. May as well. We'll scoop this one. We'll give it a shot. We'll see if we can just like get the right distance and time and speed and everything. We need to get below 40 in order to properly scoop. No. Even too quick. Here we go. Oh, those are hunters. Way over there. Got any laser swords? Unfortunately, I do not. This is sort of the wrong genre for laser swords. We have laser guns. Although not on the ship. I've got like a laser shotgun. Well, I guess it's actually like a plasma shotgun, but that's kind of like a laser. It's like halfway to a laser. What's the ideal cutoff? Like, I think it's just below 1K. And then we drop it down. No, that's probably too soon. Wow, yeah. We still got a ways to go in the caustic shards. They're just kind of, I don't know, they feel kind of rare. I wonder if that'll tell us the galactic average price for that if we pick it up. We can always like drop it immediately if it's an issue. Inventory. Okay, so it's about 500K for one of these you can sell. Titan deep tissue sample. I'm pretty sure that's the most expensive one. But I don't want to have to deal with stupid NPC pirates bugging me the rest of this session, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Alright, so this time we'll dethrottle around 800 kilometers. And see if that's about right. Whoop. Need to get it down below 40. Okay, that was about right. Bear in mind that's while we have our cargo scoop open. If you've never played Elite Dangerous and you want to get into it, you want to know how cargo scooping works, this is a pretty good demonstration of it. Where you open up your cargo scoop, and then down there in the left, you look at the little radar at the bottom. There's like a rectangle to the left. It's currently got a bunch of little red rectangles around the outside of it because I was going too fast. But it's got like a little crosshair. So whatever you want to scoop, you just like, hold on, you just align it with that crosshair. Oop. Back off a little bit so we can see it. There's a little icon there. You just line it up with the crosshair, and then you move toward it, going less than 40. And as long as you keep it lined up, you'll pick it up. That's all it takes. This is one of those games that, like, once you figure out how things work, it's not terribly difficult. But, like, getting your legs, your sea legs, so to speak, your space legs, can be a little bit of a hassle. Just because you have to kind of learn stuff. There's, like, a little bit of a steep learning curve to start with, but once you got it, it's pretty good. I think people who play Elite Dangerous maybe sometimes, especially me, underestimates how much a new player might have to come to grips with getting into it. Can you roleplay as Han Solo? I don't see why you couldn't. I would be very surprised if that name wasn't already taken. But yeah, like you could do smuggling. Of course, I would never do smuggling. I'd only do completely above board, honest trading. You know, in my ship specifically designed for like silent running and stuff. In the Rambler, but yeah, you could do smuggling. There's like a whole black market system and stuff. Pretty cool. In fact, there's some really cool videos you can watch if you go on YouTube. There's videos of people who, because if you keep your ship heat below a certain level, then you essentially fall off the scanners of other ships. Ooh, I think that's a Medusa. You definitely want to avoid that one. But essentially you fall off the scanners of other ships, right? And so there's these videos on YouTube of people who they essentially line up with the mouth of a station, like way off in the distance, like thousands of kilometers out from the mail slot of a station. They hit their thrusters going forward because they're carrying illegal cargo, and there's like authority ships outside of the stations that scan ships as they come in. So they'll like hang out like kilometers out from the mail slot in the station, hit their throttle to go forward to line up with it, and then just like cut their engines, essentially cut off anything that will produce heat, and then they just like coast into the mail slot from like really far out. It's amazing to watch. I highly recommend finding those videos. They're really fun, and it's a pretty impressive feat. I've never done it myself. I wish I could. I don't know how many attempts it took him to do that, but it was pretty cool. Sort of like Elite Dangerous bucket list things. More corrosive mechanisms. We're finding these out the wazoo, but it's the shards that are kind of typical. I'll send a collector after that one. It's kind of like whenever you first watch videos of people doing like cold orbiting or trying to explain cold orbiting and stuff. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, how did someone come up with this? Because it seems extremely complex and stuff, but I guess it just takes a lot of practice. And people can pull it off. Alright, I think this is on this side of this piece of debris. Yeah, there. Oh, we're going too fast. We bonked it. Don't want to run like headlong into this thing. This big chunk of Titan. That's another thing I really like about this game, is they do the sense of scale really well. Where like, if you're far enough out from something, it feels really small, and then as you get closer, like the sense of scale finally hits you, right? And I don't know, the feeling that you get whenever you do that, like whatever it does to your brain is... They did a really good job with that, to make the scale of everything in this game just absolutely mind-boggling. From the scale of the universe itself to the scale of objects, like in comparison to your ship and stuff, right? Like that thing, this chunk here, like this is a massive piece of whatever, right? And you're like, oh yeah, that's a big chunk of Titan. But like as you speed up and as you get close to it, that sense of scale only gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and you realize that like even though it looked massive from a distance, it still didn't even really give you the impression of just how massive it was until you actually get up like right next close to it, right? It's crazy. Sano Castillo, hey, welcome to the stream. You're installing right now, nice. Are you new to Elite Dangerous, or have you played before? So you can see like, it's kind of nuts how just how like huge the thing is compared to the ship. We're drifting a little bit, but that's fine. Play Star Citizen, nice. I've never played Star Citizen. That's one of those games where people either really like it or really talk shit about it. But I've heard good things. I know there's quite a long time where people were really wondering if Star Citizen was going to be a thing or not. But the last I heard, I mean, they have like a working thing. Dang, you still got no shards. Thugwood Carapace. Actually, I think that these can be used to do... Pretty sure Carapace can move it. Carapaces is... Carapi, whatever you call it. Can be used to make better ammo. Or AX weapons. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab these. Since that might come in handy in the coming weeks.
Goat who cannot hold his belly in his arms still dreams of being sweetly dangerous among the women. I may grow tender walking alone in the blue cool of evening through some garden fresh with flowers after the benediction of the rain.
Hey, nice. We got a new material. So oh wow, we didn't have any of those before. Something else for people who are new to Elite Dangerous. If you want to get Thargoid cargo, because they got this whole Thargoid war thing going on. If you're looking for Thargoid cargo, a lot of it is caustic, so you have to have special cargo bays. You have to have corrosion-resistant cargo bays before you can go picking stuff up. You can pick it up, but it'll damage your ship. So you can't just hold on to it for a long time. You gotta, like, get it where it needs to go pretty quick. So if you have to deliver it to someplace far away or whatever, you really do need the caustic cargo racks. Or the resistant cargo racks. Interceptor, that's probably that Medusa. I don't want to mess with... If I was in my Challenger, I would go for it. Not in the Pleco. Oh yeah. You can tell the difference of the different Thargoid types, both by the number of hearts. So if you look on the... You look there, where the model of the Thargoid is in red. Beneath it, you've got the main bar, the kind of curved bar. It says 100%, that's the hull. And then the little boxes on top are the hearts that are still viable, right? Those are the hearts that are still up. So you can tell by the number of hearts the variant it is, and also by like how spiky it is. There's like little spiky bits, little barbs on the end. That's how you know it's a Medusa. Because it's got, what, six hearts? And the Hydras, which are the most dangerous ones, those are even more spiky, all over. They've got 8 hearts, something like that. I think Cyclopses have 4, Basilisks have 5, Medusas have 6, and I think Hydras have 8. I could be wrong on that though. And they also scale up with like damage resistance and things. How people solo like Medusas and Hydras and stuff, I don't know. They just must be really good at cold orbiting or something. But I know people can do it because I'm in the AXI Discord, and they give out ranks. You have like little player icons next to your name for the challenge you've done, and AXI offers challenges of like one of the brackets, sort of the types of challenges you can do that is soloing Thargoid interceptors, and there's people who've done it. Lots of people have done it. I don't know how they did it, but they did. Might need to like reset this instance. I don't know. I might actually wind up. It actually might be easier to do that in solo. So I'm not seeing any more materials around. Nothing showing up. Yeah, let's try that. I'm going to go to main menu, and then we'll hop into a solo instance. That should generate us a new instance. Because I don't know if materials actually respawn or not. I know they usually don't planet side. You have to get a new instance going. It might be the same in space. Solo. Wow, it booted us a ways out, didn't it? I wonder if it actually wouldn't be faster to jump out and then jump back in.
Drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Try that. It should pop us in closer at least, hopefully. Oh yeah. Much better. Oh, got a little bit of hitching, but not too bad. For whatever reason, it seems like my streams also do a little bit better performance-wise in solo instances. I'm not sure why. Something about being like the online play, I guess. Seems to just add a little bit more load to it. I'm not sure why. Rusted crystal, at least it's something. It's not really what we're looking for, but better than nothing.
Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone.
Let's go a little bit further out to the edge of this like cloud. Close to the edge of the debris field, we might find more materials there. Ooh, finally. Jeez. It took us forever to get another caustic shard. In fact, we almost missed it. We almost flew past it.
Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone.
Go get it, boy.
Collector limpet expired.
Nice.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Still nothing.
Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted.
Well, I guess wreckage components are better than nothing. Still not really what we're looking for. Largoid heart. I believe that's actually one of the components of that little Largoid bobblehead I've got in my cockpit there. If memory serves.
Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Cargo scoop retracted.
And the visuals in this game are great. Love it. It looks so cool. So cool, my stream can't handle it. In fact, sometimes my computer can't handle it in general. Hey, where'd my music go? There we go. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
Successful.
Music is by Slam House, by the way. He doesn't pay me to say that, but he allows his music to be used for free in streams, which is pretty cool. That's pretty good music. And he also does live streams, which is pretty neat if you like, you know, learning about music composition and things. Pretty cool. I've seen a couple of them. They're pretty neat. Like the construction of a song. It's kind of interesting. There should be a link to the video I'm actually playing in the background for the music in my YouTube VOD description. So, if you're interested, go for it. Give him a sub and a like. He deserves it. Wait, I don't have my cargo scoop open. Like a dummy. I got too busy talking about the amazing content of Slam House.
Retracted. Cargo scoop deployed.
Surely I should be able to, like, just take a hammer on these caustic crystals and get shards, right? That should be how it works. The fact that it isn't is bullshit. I think with every other tech, or every other material in this game, like class of material, you can actually trade them around, right? You can exchange ones that you have a lot of for some of stuff you don't have, except for Thargoid stuff. I don't think you can do that with Thargoid materials yet. You gotta salvage it. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe they've changed that recently. I seem to recall that not being the case last time I checked. Oop. Fast. The closest. We'll grab this one first. Alright, we said it was like, what, 800 kilometers? Or 800 meters, rather? You start slowing down at somewhere around there? There. Get it below 40. Throttle down. Yeah, we could probably wait a little bit longer. Like, we wanted to just get it as efficient as possible. We'll wait till like 700, maybe? 650?
Now, if you're really trying to find this out, I have some secret information for you.
Try that.
You are a poor, misguided little girl who got herself all tangled up about sex. Who wrote a poor, misguided, tangled up book about sex. It was read by hundreds of thousands of poor, misguided people who were all tangled up about sex. Follow me? So why don't you call that a bad job and do it better?
Cargo scoop retracted.
Bone structure what? A bone structure what? I saw something on there. Kind of weird. What was that? I swear there was something listed there that like disappeared as soon as I opened up the UI. And now it's not showing up for some reason. I guess I could always check the VOD. Ooh, we're getting frame rate drops. Weirdly. Wow, that's real bad. Hold on. Steady on. Steady on. Ooh, the stream is not looking good. It looks okay on my end. Like I'm smooth as butter, but for whatever reason the stream didn't like that. Whatever we did. Oof. Okay. We'll just try not to look that direction, I guess. Actually, we might have to. Hold on. This might get choppy again. Ooh. Okay, looks like there's a hunter over there. We can help them go kill. Get some cash. Yeah, let's just go for it. Never mind, it's already dead. They just dogpiled it. That is probably why it was lagging out. It was probably like calculating all the whatever, all the movement, the physics and stuff of all those ships flying around shooting that guy. Oops. A bit too quick there. I actually kind of bumped it, so it's moving away from us a little bit. It's fine, we can catch up to it. No big deal. Very nice, very nice. I suspect that's probably also why I get frame rate, like stream frame problems in stations. Because you've got a bunch of ships that are constantly like moving in and out to dock and stuff like that. Your CPU has to calculate all that stuff, I assume. At least that's what I've been told. Again, that could be total bullshit. Right, that's an FSD wake. Argoid Carapace. Ooh, we don't have much of that. I'll go ahead and grab that. I want to say it's AX small munitions you can get upgraded versions of with the Carapace and tissues. I'm not sure. I could check real quick. Small caliber. Argoid Carapace, yeah, that's it. You can get plus 10 damage ammo with the Carapace stuff. So that can be useful. We'll grab it while we're here. Oh, come on. Come on. Don't be like that. I don't know, salvaging is kind of like, there's something kind of like zen about it, you know? It's not super involved, you just kind of get out there and do the same things over and over and over again. Which sounds boring, but like whenever it's on a platform that's kind of fun to just fly around in, you know? It's actually kind of nice, it's like really relaxing. It reminds me of whenever I used to do mining and stuff, like asteroid cracking and things, which really the main reason to do that at the time was for money. But since, you know, killing Thargoids has kind of like blown that out of the water as far as profit's concerned, I don't really do it much anymore, and I don't think anyone else does. But like whenever they had the Void Opal Rush and stuff like that, it was pretty cool. I mean, you can still get really good money with mining. You mine the right stuff, but like as far as credits per hour, I'm pretty sure that fighting Thargoids for now is the best thing you can do. You do have to outfit a ship. You'd have to outfit a ship for it, but once you got it, you're good to go. There's a little bit higher barrier to entry into getting into Thargoid fighting than there is for mining, but. Woo, finally, we found another one. Been 84 years.
Do you want me to think that you're vile?
I just want to show you something about that. Are you? If I know you, you're fine. Find out. Think about it.
Alright, we said what, 700? 600? Is bring it down to below 40. That D throttle on. We could probably cut it closer if we wanted, but I don't need to. Yeah, I'm kind of anxious to see how well the stream would perform in like in Titan combat or something like that. If there's a bunch of ships around and stuff, I don't know. It might be pretty choppy. We'll have to see. Before the stream, I actually like rebooted everything. Like I wanted to give it the most reasonable chance possible to like free up as much CPU and stuff, so I had as little chop as possible. I mean, like shut down the computer to restart it. I waited like 20 seconds, like they tell you to do in like computer class in school and stuff, which I'm pretty sure is bullshit. But I did it anyway. Like let the expensive electrons unclog or whatever. I'm not a computer doctor, so. I did notice in the last stream there was a because we were fighting on a very high gravity invasion instance, planet-side instance, and there was this part in that stream where I was fighting with I think it was a Medusa, and we both hit the ground, and I remember that caused like a ton of lag. Almost like it caused like a weird hitch in the physics, right? When we bounced against the ground. I know that caused both the stream and also my computer to bog down really heavily. So there might be some credibility to that whole, like your computer has to calculate physics and how things move and trajectory and all the things that affect it and stuff.
Cargo skip retracted.
Alright, we're looking for materials, anything. Man, I feel like I found a bunch of caustic shards like right at the beginning, and then they've just been slim pickings ever since. How many do we actually have now? $51? Man. It's a far cry from the 200 I was very wishfully predicting at the start of the stream. Maybe we should reset it again, I don't know. We'll just keep poking around the outside. Flying around the outside of the debris field. See if we pick any more up on the scanners. Enjoy the good vibes. There we go. Wreckage components. It's something.
Cargo skip deployed.
Woo! Finally, we found a one. Good, good, good. Yeah, it's kind of brutal that they require 4 shards for every synth. And they seem to be clearly the more rare of the two. Darkwood match, you mean? Whoop. Been a little too close that time. Yeah, that like 600 to 700 meters out seems to be the sweet spot for starting to dethrottle. As far as like trying to scoop up stuff. We just aim right at it. Once we get down to, you know, 600 or 700, bring it down to below 40. And that like gives you pretty close to like an optimal Time to pick up. No. Time to acquisition. That's specifically with the cargo scoop open and this ship, my own particular setup. It'll be different for someone else's, obviously. In fact, there might be like chips that are properly optimized that have like better deceleration and stuff. You can start deaccelerating from a much closer distance and stuff. No. There's so much like planning and ways you can tweak stuff in this game, as far as like building ships and the way we waited way too long on that one.
Hull integrity compromised.
Ow. Yeah, that was probably too late too. Yep. We're going about 20 meters too quick. I'd like to be able to get like just shave off enough where we can just like aim toward it, decelerate down to 40, and like just be right there to pick it up once we get it. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. We had a little bit of slack there, which is fine. It was still pretty good. Ain't nothing perfect. At least not every time.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Nothing on sensors yet. No materials or Thargoids.
Your father's far from being a well man, Captain.
Cargo
Seeing you for the first time may be something of a shock to him.
Whoop. I wonder what happened there. Alright, so it looks like 40, 40 is like right at the very bottom tick of that like optimal turning radius indicator. So, if you're not familiar with Elite Dangerous, then if you look at the radar at the bottom, the big radar circle, to the right of that is your throttle, right? Just throttled up and you throttle down and stuff. There's like a blue section here in the middle, right next to it. That shows you the speed at which you have the best turning radius. So like if I'm set at the middle, right here where it's the biggest, brightest blue spot, that means going at this speed, this is the fastest turning radius that I have, which is obviously very handy to know in like dogfights and stuff. So it looks like if we throttle down to right at the bottom tick, right there, that's at about 40. So that's a good visual indicator of like where we need to bring it down to whenever we dethrottle. At least for this ship. It'll be different for other ships and stuff, but for my specific setup here, that's pretty handy. Very fortuitous, because it just gives a quick and easy visual indicator. So with cargo scoop open, full tilt toward target. Once we hit 700, 600, we bring it down to just below that blue section, or right at the bottom of it. Okay, so we could probably wait a little bit longer. Try with this one. We'll wait till about 600. See if we can get it like smack dab right on the nose. It's funny how I brought the ship specifically because it has collectors on it and I'm just not used to them. I'm like too enthralled with figuring out the best like technique for scooping it up as fast as possible. Most efficient scooping in A. Alright, full tilt. We wait for about 600 out. Bring it down to just below the blue. We just coast into it. Oh no, it was just slightly too fast. We're doing 42 instead of 40. Alright, that's fine. We were really close that time. Hey, nice. Another caustic. Right, full tilt, lined up properly. Down to 600, there we go. Ah, no, it's still cut it a little too close. It was very close though. Maybe we need to go at like 650 or something. Once you're moving at those speeds, it's kind of hard to pick out the exact right speed to dethrottle at, or the right distance, I should say. All right, what are you? Are you an interceptor or a hunter? A hunter. I think we got two of them. We'll go take care of these guys. Keeping human space safe. The good menace. Get right up on him. Hello! Oops. This is reloading. We got a friendly AX ship in the area because they're shooting repair limpets at me. It's down to 30% hull. But we're making good time. I was taken care of. Where's the other one?
Target destroyed. Repair limpet engaged. Cargo scoop retracted.
We're gonna hunt the hunter.
Scan detected.
Boom! Hello! What's up, buddy? Having fun? Having fun out here? Stealing humans? Alright, you bastard. Come on. They really are very agile. They're like, they're way more tanky than scouts are, but they move very similar to scouts. They're sort of like the intermediary between scouts and interceptors. And they've got frameshift drive shutdown rockets. So if you, at one point you could get interdicted by these things, and then they could pelt you with those rockets and you couldn't get away from them. Which was very annoying, obviously. If you couldn't deal with them, right? If you have your interceptor fighter, right? And you get interdicted by those things, they hit you with FSDs, so you can't get away. They use their Guardian shutdown fields to destroy your weapons, and it's like, okay. If you can't somehow figure out a way to get away, then you're donezo.
Deployed.
And take those wreckage components as well.
Limpet expired. Incoming repair limpet. Programming limpet drone.
I'm not going to scoop these because I don't want to sit in that corrosive cloud that that thing made.
Repair limpet engaged. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Repair limpet successful.
Nice. 18 million credits just for those 4 kills. It's not that much, but considering we were only planning on just doing salvaging mainly, that's the whole purpose of this
Incoming repair.
stream. It's not bad. Just land it for me, you know?
Failed. Collector limpet expired. Incoming repair limpet.
Alright, that's roughly 650. No. Negator, whoa, buddy. Where are you going?
Repair limpet engaged.
My voice cracked like a old-timey prospector or something. Whoa, buddy. There's gold in them hills. Grab that. So, considering how rare these shards have turned out to be, I should probably be grabbing these as much as I possibly can wherever I go. They're like exceedingly rare for only like a level 2 material. It seems really strange, but maybe there's a better way to get them. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. That one was pretty good. Brought it down a little bit further than what I was doing before. So that might be the secret sauce. Know what I mean? Yeah, we're getting a little bit of frame rate hitching. A little choppy. When we stare directly into the debris field. When we get the entire debris field on screen, it gets a little bit choppy. It's not too bad once we're inside it, but... Another Thargoid, what is it? That's an interceptor. We'll avoid him. What do those other NPCs deal with him? Yeah, we were coming a little fast on that one. We opened our cargo scoop a little late. We still hadn't bled off the velocity we had from before. Oops. Stop moving forward, get it? Get your shit in line, son. I'll say get your shit in line. There we go. This one's getting a little close to that interceptor. How's he looking? That's a basilisk. These look like rescue vessels, not... There is a... Oh, shit. Do we want to do this with a basilisk? Problem is with the weapons we have, we're going to need to scan them. This is going to take time. He's coming back this way. But I'm not even convinced we could outrun a basilisk if he gets on us. Which he's already on us. But he might get distracted by those other ships. Right? We're really not out. Well, I mean, we could We could give a Cyclops a really good fight and probably destroy it, and it would really wreck us. Like it'd give us a pretty bad bloody nose. I don't think we can kill a Cyclops with the weapons we have. Or not a Cyclops. I don't think we can kill a Basilisk with the weapons we have. Because we only have like standard human AX weapons. We don't have any Guardian modules on here or anything. So if we had like a bunch of AX ships helping us, maybe, because they could keep its shields down and like it would just generally pound the hull, like get the hearts exhausted, and then we could just target them. But with only the one AX ship in us, I don't think that's gonna work. There's a couple AX ships over here, but they're not doing nothing. Oh no. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. Get that shard. Where'd it go? We got a little bit of drop frames. Not ideal. I saw a shard on here. There it is. Get the shard. A caustic shard. Disgusting.
Cargo scoop deployed.
There we go. A little bit lower than we were doing before.
Incoming.
That's probably a little too much. Nice, there's another one. Get that. Shards are always priority right now. That's what we need the most.
Engaged.
I got a little bit distracted by this big Titan gut. I was like, are we gonna run into that? I had like lights flashing and stuff, but I think that's just because the proximity from this. It's picking up this repair limpet that's on us.
Incoming repair limpet.
Some like weird Halloween lo-fi going on.
Repair limpet successful. Incoming repair limpet.
Sounds very Zelda-esque, doesn't it? This sounds like a, I don't know, like a spooky temple sort of music or something. Spooky dungeon. Whatever, we'll use a collector.
Repair limpet engaged.
Go get it! Bring me the propulsion element.
Collector limpet expired. Incoming repair limpet. Repair limpet failed.
Right, 151, that's normal. 650. Drop it a little bit lower than we expect. Nice. That's probably about as good as you can get to reliably, like, efficiently pick up a scoop an object, you know, scoop a target. I don't know how much more you can shave off that reliably. Go. Bring it down. Climb it. We'll head this way anyway. Look at these corrosive mechanisms. All the way to go find those hunters I just saw. Try not to face plants on this big chunk of Titan. Whoop. Not watching my distance there. Incredibly embarrassing. Whoop. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Oh, hunters! Come here. I have a surprise for you. I'm pretty sure I've already made a hunter becoming the hunted joke this stream, so I'm not going to do that again. Boom, boom. The pleco fish comes. Boom, boom. 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 Hold on, road's still a little far out. Bum, 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 bum. Oh no, not my whole integrity. At least my moral integrity is still intact. I remember to get those pips into weapons. Hey, leave my canopy alone, you bastard. Whoop, just missed him there. Bang bang. Alright, this one is in combat with someone. Look at it! Look at it go! Woo! Oh shit! Right in my face! Like, I should probably close my cargo scoop while I'm doing this, yeah? Oh, he juked me. You see that? The jukes! Got him. Okay, I think our modules are getting a little bit fried here. So let's take a look at those. Get the AFM running a bit. 84. Probably fine for now. Let's get the distributor fixed up. Electro limpet, SP1. Probably fine for now. Where's my canopy? Need to check the canopy. Oh, it's a 100. Wait, what? I know I heard it cracking before. Do these repair limits also repair modules? 'Cause that'd be kind of rad if they did. Or maybe just the canopy is considered part of like the structural integrity of the ship. I don't know. That's weird though, because I know I heard it cracking, and we got multiple warnings about canopy damage. So I'm not sure what the deal is with that. And this one is the closest. So we'll grab it. And the other one is over here. We'll wait for the limpet to do its job. Grab us a wave of coffee. Ooh, that looks like an interceptor behind us. Probably don't want to tangle with him. Gee, hit. Sorry. Okay. Looks like we missed him, so he's off. Focus on other stuff. Oh yeah, we turned off our power distributor to repair it. 83 is probably fine for now. There we go. Now I can get pips back in the engines where they belong. Whoop. Dang. Stopped it perfectly 100 meters out. Okay. Elements. These are like really high grade materials. We may as well pick them up while we're here. Hey man, can you like... Wait, did you just steal that? You motherfucker. You son of a bitch. It's like finders keepers, loser. Curse you, NPC! Interceptor? Ooh. He's getting kind of close, actually. Yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah, that's a Bassie. We'll give him a wide berth. Goros of mechanisms. I don't know, we're fine on those for now. Those are like a dime a dozen. I don't wanna aggro that Bassie. We really need our shards. I guess it couldn't hurt to... No. Let's not get distracted. We need shards. That's what we came here for. Alright, target locked. It's not really locked, but you know what I mean. It just sounds cool to say that. Locked in my mind's eye. Whoops. Yeah, we went a bit too... waited a bit too long. Before we dethrottled there. Got to thinking about other stuff. Also feel like I need a cough. Hold on. There we go. Much better. Yes, more caustic shards. We've only got 72 so far. Like, holy Jesus Christ. How about naive, thinking that we were gonna get 200 this stream? Are you nuts? Are you kidding me? You're crazy in the coconut. We don't need tissue samples.
I didn't mean to disturb you and my secretary, your former secretary. Oh, I didn't know you were in the middle of dictation.
I'm going far, far away from you, and I'm going to write a book about you. I'm going to call it The Heel and His Victim.
That's a very horrible title.
It'll do.
Alright, we may have cleaned this one out. I don't know. I do think there's a chance that hunters can drop caustic shards, but they only pop in ever so often, so I'm not sure how feasible it is to wait around for more to show up. More tissue samples that we don't need. Oh, speak of the devil. Alright. It's fighting time.
Still dreams of being sweetly dangerous.
Avoid him.
I may grow tender,
That is not the Thargoid we were looking for.
garden fresh with flowers after the benediction of the rain.
Hold up. A break for caustic shards. Ooh. A little sloppy there at the end, but that's fine. Okay, where did these hunters go?
Cargo scoop retracted.
Alright, so I think that brings us up to about 80 caustic shards, which is respectable. If it takes 4%, then that's what, 20 restocks? Which isn't terrible. Ooh, there's a lot of dumb fires in the air. Okay, so they're fighting that interceptor. Wow, they're actually doing some pretty good work on it. Let's go help them. Because there's a lot of AX pilots in the area. So we could probably take care of it. Maybe, we'll see. I think this is... yeah. Oh no, I guess this is just like the Basilisk. Alright, there's our scanner. This is the reason dealing with interceptors is a pain in the ass, in the Pleco specifically, because we have to scan it to target the hearts, whereas, you know, because our weapons are gimbaled, or XMCs. Whereas if I was in the Vorpal, which is my Challenger, I wouldn't have to worry about that. Everything's just aimed. Also, holy moly. Hold on. Yeah, keep them distracted, good lord. In fact, that's at 38%. Good gravy. Okay, let's get this heart down. We're not going to be able to go toe-to-toe like we can in my Challenger. But we can at least do, like, attack runs on the exhausted hearts and stuff. Please turn into... yes. Oh shoot, it's not exhausted anymore. If he's not paying attention to us, we can crack his hull with our missiles. That's what they were designed for originally. This used to be how all interceptor combat was before they introduced Guardian weapons. What you had were the egg stuff, and they weren't even as powerful as the ones I got, so... Heart down. Oh, it's a 4%. Come on. A little bit more. Dog, come on. I originally came over here to fight hunters. And there's a caustic shard there. Okay, biomechanical conduits. Got 50 of those. Yeah. Might just leave that in Bassi to them. They can have fun with it. What are my modules looking like? Canopies at 24%. Let's repair that. Yeah, the Pleco. I mean, the Pleco has decent armor for the size. You know, like pound for its size, but it's not. It's not as good as the Vorpal Strike, which is the name of my Challenger, which is specifically designed for fighting interceptors. It's just not as tanky. Like I said, it's designed for fighting smaller interceptors, smaller Thargoid variants, scouts and hunters and stuff. It's designed to be a support ship mainly for the larger. Gosh, wasn't paying attention. All right, come on. Pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Oh, excuse me. I've got a cough switch, but sometimes the little ones like sneak up on you. You get ambushed by a cough. God, see what it made me do. Absolutely embarrassing. Making me look like a buffoon on stream. Alright, come on. Like a dim-witted buffoon. Yeah, we got 110 of those, or 111. Be plenty for now. I guess we can keep getting these other ones, because I mean, there are a lot of like high-grade Thargoid mats here. There's just not many caustic shards, which ironically are low grade. You'd think they'd be more common, but they're not. Okay. Maybe a little bit early, but still not too bad. Better to be a little bit too early than a little bit too late. Ooh, we got an enemy. Ah, those are hunters. I'm gonna break. We'll break away from this and deal with these hunters. Since they might drop shards, I believe. distributor's going nuts. Wish that would stop. Oh, good, we're out of ammo. Great. Uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 no. This isn't good. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. We're out. We're out. I'm out. Later. In fact, I might just head back to station. Yeah, 2.5 hours? Yeah, I might call it there. Ooh, okay, we are not out of danger range yet. Find this. It'll hit this, this nonsense here. Alright, one last check for materials. No, we don't. Okay. I'm probably gonna call the stream here. That's probably enough salvaging for one session. What did we get up to actually finally? It's not what I'm looking for. Caustic sinks. 81. Yeah, so that's 20 refills. Like I said, that's respectable. It's unlikely that we would need 20 refills in like a single stream session or whatever of doing stuff that we would need caustic sinks for. But yeah, I don't know. That's probably fine. Okay, so yeah, that's all I got. I'm gonna hop off. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. I don't think I am. I'm not entirely sure what the next thing is going to be. It's really going to depend on what's going on at the end of this week, probably. So sometime between Thursday night or this weekend. Sometimes over those 4 days. I'll probably be doing some kind of Darkwood War pop stuff. And what that is depends on what is going to be happening after the tally on Thursday. From what I understand, there is some like reconfiguring of combat bond values, I think. So they're lowering how much you get per kill of an Orthrus, and they're raising how much you get per kill of the actual combat interceptors. So so that might skew things as far as AXI and how they determine defense targets and things like that. That's mainly what I'm following, is I just hop on the AXI Discord, which anyone can get into, and look at the defense targets. They have a defense targets channel there that they say, here's specific instances that we're targeting this week. And those are the ones that I follow, because those are the ones that usually have other players in them, and where you can get the most stuff done. So depends on what's going on. It'll be a new one will come out this Thursday after this week's tally, and we'll see where we go from there. So anyway, thank you for watching, whether you're watching live or you're watching the VOD. Yeah, ramble on.